This is your entire life. It's weird, right? It's just an amorphous string. How could this be you? To actually understand this representation of you, we have to start simple. Dimensions. Not the dimensions represented in like movies and stuff, where people and things are slightly different from how they actually are in their dimension or whatever. I'm talking about spatial dimensions of reality. Let's start off with the... Yep, this is it. Just a boring old line going back and forth across the screen. Here's the... Wait, this is Agar.io, a browser game where you play as a cell trying to eat other cells. How is this a dimension? Look at this. You can move up and down, left and right, and diagonally. This is the definition of a two-dimensional plane. Now get ready for your mind to be blown. Let's look at the plane from the cell's perspective. It's just a straight line, a one-dimensional plane. The cell can discern where other things are in the plane by the length of the line or the size and the color of the line. So that means if we change the plane from 2 to 3 dimensions by adding a side-to-side movement possibility, we get us. When we look at a game of Agar.io, we're actually looking at a sequence of frames where the cells are in different positions. Kind of like a flip book or like a roll of movie film or something like that. Now let's go into the perspective of this guy looking at the Agar.io game. It's a two-dimensional plane. So like how the cell in Agar.io perceives its 2D plane in one dimension, we experience our 3D plane in 2 dimensions. Or at least that's how we see it. Now let's head up to the... Here's the frame of the guy we left. And here are the rest of his frames. Here's his birth, here's his death, all of it. Seems pretty damn incoherent. This is because we're three-dimensional beings with two-dimensional perception looking at a four-dimensional representation of a guy. A four-dimensional being, like a time traveler, would be able to perceive this. Some theories say there could be as many as 11 dimensions. Speaking of theories, I have a hypothesis about our universe that does incorporate this idea of spatial dimensions. This isn't my usual goofy science slapstick stuff, and neither is my theory. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. Shout out to Null Cornet in the comments. Great guy. Go subscribe to him.